talking to your child about puberty without shame. Let me speak to you as a parent and as someone who has spent over 20 years teaching children and teenagers about their bodies. One of the biggest mistakes I see parents make is waiting too long. We assume we still have time. We assume they are still small. We assume it won't start yet. But puberty does not send a text message before it arrives. For some girls, breast development can begin as early as 8 or 9. For boys, changes begin quietly. A deeper voice, new emotions, erections they don't understand, wet dreams that scare them. And if you don't prepare them, their friends will. Or worse, the internet will. I have met girls who thought they were injured the first time they saw blood on their underwear. I have met boys who thought something was wrong with them because they woke up wet and confused. That confusion creates shame, and shame creates silence. So how do we do this differently? First, start simple. You don't need big grammar. You don't need a medical lecture. You need calmness. Sit beside them, not across from them like an interrogation. You can say, your body is going to start changing soon. It is normal. It is healthy. And I want you to understand it before it happens. That sentence alone changes everything. Explain body changes calmly. For your daughter, tell her breasts will grow. Her hips may widen. She will start her period. Explain what menstruation is before it happens. Show her a pad. Let her touch it. Remove the mystery. Tell her, when you see blood, it means your body is working properly. You are not sick. You are growing. For your son, explain erections without laughing. Please, don't laugh. What feels funny to you may feel frightening to him. Tell him, sometimes your body will become hard on its own. That is normal. Sometimes you may wake up and your underwear is wet. That is called a wet dream. It is not dirty. It is not a sin. It is just your body maturing. When you remove embarrassment, you remove fear. Use correct names for body parts. If you whisper or use strange nicknames, they will feel that those parts are shameful. When children sense shame in your voice, they close up. Say the words calmly. Penis, vagina, breasts, period. If you can say it without shaking, they will receive it without fear. And please, answer questions honestly. If you don't know the answer, that's a good question. Let me find out and we will talk about it. Do not shut them down with you're too young to ask that, because if they are old enough to ask, they are old enough to know something. Here is what many parents don't understand. When your child feels safe talking to you about puberty, they are more likely to talk to you about pressure, about touching, about confusion, about mistakes. But if puberty is treated like a forbidden topic, everything else becomes forbidden too. Education does not spoil children. Silence does. Silence leaves them to experiment blindly. Silence leaves them to believe myths. Silence leaves them to feel alone. Prepare them early. Prepare them gently. Prepare them confidently. You are not taking away their innocence. You are protecting it. And if you are feeling uncomfortable having this conversation, I want you to know something. It is okay to feel awkward. But don't let your discomfort become their confusion. Your calmness today can prevent their crisis tomorrow. Be the safe place. Be the first teacher. Be the voice they trust. Because if you don't speak, someone else will. And I promise you, not everyone who speaks to your child has their best interest at heart. Start the conversation today. Not with fear, not with shame, but with love.